Hello there, fellow finance enthusiasts. Welcome to another deep dive into the world of finance and investments. Today, let's talk about FBS, a brokerage firm you might recognize from their flashy sponsorship of Leicester City Football Club. Yes, the same FBS that has been making waves in the financial world. You know, the Foxes, Premier League champions, a real underdog story that captured the hearts of football fans everywhere. Their rise to the top was nothing short of miraculous. Unfortunately, FBS's story is starting to look less like a feel-good sports movie and more like a financial thriller. The kind that keeps you on the edge of your seat, but for all the wrong reasons. You see, FBS has been attracting the wrong kind of attention lately. The kind of attention that makes headlines and causes a stir in the financial community. And by wrong kind of attention, I mean scrutiny from financial regulators around the world. These watchdogs are digging deep into FBS's operations, looking for any signs of misconduct. Not exactly the kind of headlines you want when you're handling people's hard-earned money. Investors are growing increasingly concerned, and rightfully so. So what's all the fuss about? Why are regulators waving red cards at FBS? What could they have possibly done to warrant such intense scrutiny? Well, buckle up, because things are about to get interesting, and we're going to unravel the details and see what lies beneath the surface of this unfolding drama. Stay tuned. First, let's introduce the International Organization of Securities Commissions, or IOSCO. Think of them as the referees of the global financial system. They set the rules, monitor the players, and issue warnings when something seems fishy. Now, IOSCO doesn't have the power to directly punish companies, but when they speak, people listen, especially financial regulators in individual countries. So when IOSCO raises concerns about a company, you better believe it's serious. And guess what? IOSCO has raised concerns about FBS. They've flagged the company as a potential risk to investors, which is never a good look. This has prompted regulators in several countries to take a closer look at FBS's operations. Let's start with the UK, home of the Premier League, and coincidentally a very strict financial regulator called the Financial Conduct Authority, or FCA. The FCA takes its job of protecting investors very seriously. They're like that one friend who always checks the restaurant's hygiene rating before agreeing to dinner. So when IOSCO raised concerns about FBS, the FCA took notice. They investigated FBS and didn't like what they found. The FCA issued a public warning about FBS, advising UK residents not to do business with them. That's right, a straight-up warning. Not exactly a vote of confidence, is it? The UK isn't the only country where FBS has run into trouble. The financial services company has also faced scrutiny in other parts of the world. Regulators in Malaysia and Ukraine have also issued alerts about the company. These alerts are serious warnings that investors should not take lightly. It seems FBS has a knack for attracting unwanted attention wherever they go. This pattern of regulatory issues raises questions about their business practices. In Malaysia, the Securities Commission Malaysia has placed FBS on its investor alert list. This is a significant move that signals potential risks for investors. This list is basically a watch-out for these guys bulletin for investors. It serves as a cautionary note to be extra vigilant when dealing with FBS. Not exactly the kind of publicity any company wants. Negative headlines and warnings can severely impact a company's reputation and investor confidence. Meanwhile, in Ukraine, the National Securities and Stock Market Commission has warned investors about the risks of dealing with unregulated forex brokers, including FBS. This warning highlights the potential dangers of investing in companies that are not fully compliant with local regulations. It seems FBS is having a tough time convincing regulators that they're playing by the rules. The ongoing scrutiny from multiple countries suggests that FBS needs to make significant changes to align with regulatory standards and regain trust. Section 5, blocked in Brazil, CVM takes action. Remember how I said FBS has a knack for attracting unwanted attention? Well, it turns out their troubles extend beyond the UK, Malaysia and Ukraine. In 2017, the Brazilian Securities and Exchange Commission, or CVM, decided they'd had enough of FBS's antics. The CVM banned FBS from operating in Brazil, citing concerns about their regulatory status and investor protection. That's right, a full-blown ban. It seems Brazil wasn't willing to take any chances with FBS, so we've got warnings from the UK, Malaysia and Ukraine, and a ban in Brazil. Starting to see a pattern here? Section 6, limited access, where FBS can't operate. Now, it's important to note that FBS isn't banned everywhere. They are authorized to operate in certain jurisdictions, including Oklahoma and Texas in the United States, through a separate entity called FBS Securities Inc. However, FBS is not available in a number of other countries, including Japan, the United States, outside of Oklahoma and Texas, Canada, and several European countries. This limited access raises further questions about their regulatory standing and commitment to transparency. It's like that old saying, if you're not allowed in most places, maybe you shouldn't be allowed anywhere. Section 7, don't be caught offside, the importance of research. Look, I'm not here to tell you what to do with your money, but I am here to emphasize the critical role that research plays in the world of investing. When it comes to investing, knowledge is power. The more you know, the better equipped you are to make sound financial decisions. Before you hand over your hard-earned cash to any company, especially one with as many red flags as FBS, do your research. Check their regulatory status, verify their credentials, read reviews from other investors, and look for any patterns of complaints or issues. Understand the risks involved. Every investment carries some level of risk, and it's crucial to be aware of what you're getting into. Don't just take their word for it. Cross-check information from multiple sources to ensure its accuracy. Remember, if something seems too good to be true, it probably is. High returns often come with high risks. Investing can be a great way to grow your wealth, but it's not a guaranteed path to riches. It's not for the faint of heart. So do your homework, consult with financial advisors if needed, and make informed decisions. Your future self will thank you for the diligence and effort you put in today. Section 8. Stay informed, subscribe for more. And there you have it, folks, a crash course in the curious case of FBS. Remember, this is just a brief overview. If you want to learn more about navigating the wild world of finance, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more in-depth analysis and hilarious financial explainers. Until next time, stay informed and keep your finances in check.